Hello everyone. Today we are delving into a sobering reality hitting home. A surge in job scams in Cambodia that has left hundreds of Malaysians in its wake. The allure of promising offers ranging from 9,000 ringgit to 18,000 ringgit spreads like wildfire through social media, targeting individuals desperate for opportunities. This situation underscores the pivotal role of organizational communication. Coordination, ethical behavior, and transparent decision making among stakeholders are essential to address the challenges posed by these scams. As we explore the intercultural dimensions of Cambodia's cybercrime crisis, let's not lose sight of the tangible impact on individuals. Now, let's immerse ourselves in a scene we have unfortunately become all too familiar with. Picture this: a hopeful job seeker scrolling through social media, stumbling upon what seems like a golden opportunity, the promise of a better life, well paying job in Cambodia, beckoning them with open arms. It is a narrative we have heard too often, and sadly, it's not always what it seems.
Good afternoon, Miss Fu. I'm calling for a prestigious multinational company with job opportunities. We are offering secure and high paying jobs. May I share the details with you?
A job opportunity? I'm curious, but I like to learn more. I have some doubts though.
Thank you for your interest. Let me emphasize the incredible benefits that comes with these roles, such as generous salaries, comprehensive healthcare, and opportunities for professional development. To proceed, we need your personal information, including your full name, my card number, and other details for a background check. It's quite standard.
Taking a moment to dissect a recent scam call, we enter the realm of Area 5, interpersonal communication. Here, the scammer becomes a cunning puppeteer, skillfully manipulating personal interactions to build trust and deceive unsuspecting victims. Through persuasive communication tactics, the scammer artfully dangles the carrot of enticing benefits, only to discreetly extract sensitive personal information, capitalizing on the victim's trust. It's a subtle dance, and understanding the intricacies of interpersonal communication becomes our beacon in unraveling the threats of this deceptive theme.
Luxurious salaries and benefits? That sounds tempting, but I'm still hesitant. I'm genuinely interested, but need some reassurance.
Yes, I understand your concerns. Let me assure you, this opportunity is genuine and our company is re-owned for its employee care. In addition to what I mentioned, we offer flexible work arrangement, a supportive work environment, and a great work-life balance. The process is secure and straightforward.
I appreciate your assurance. I've been cautious about job offers in the past. Can you provide more details to alleviate my doubts, especially about the benefits?
Of course, Ms. Fu, in addition to the benefits I mentioned, we also provide retirement plans, performance bonus, and even opportunities for international assignments. Here are the job responsibilities, benefits, and some testimonials from our current employees. We want you to make an informed decision.
That helps. The testimonials are reassuring, and these benefits are impressive. I provide the information for the background check, and I'm ready to accept this fantastic opportunity.
Your thoroughness is commendable, Miss Fu. We value your diligence. We will provide a written confirmation shortly. Your enthusiasm is exactly what we are looking for in a candidate. Welcome to the team.
Thank you for your understanding and prompt response. I'm excited to join this opportunity and make a positive impact.
In this script, we can observe how scammers employ a range of persuasive tactics to lure their victims. They start by emphasizing the alluring benefits provided by the purported company, which might include generous salaries, comprehensive healthcare, and opportunities for professional development. These benefits are designed to make the job opportunity appear highly desirable. However, it's important to stress the need for caution in such situations. The victim initially caution become gradually convinced by the scammer persuasive techniques. As the conversation unfolds, they express the readiness to accept the job offer presented to them. The scammer's persuasive technique may include appealing to the victim's desire and aspiration, exploiting their trust, and creating a sense of urgency. The victim's decision to accept the job offer despite initial caution underscore the effectiveness of this tactic is manipulating individuals. It's critical to highlight the significance of verifying the legitimacy of job offers and exercising caution when sharing personal information, as this is critical step in avoiding falling victim to scams like this. Additionally, raising awareness about this tactic is essential to protect potential victims, as knowledge about the strategies scammers use can help individuals to recognize and resist such fraudulent schemes, ultimately safeguarding their personal and financial well-being.
The script relates to various communication skill areas. Firstly, effective communication area 1 is demonstrated as the scammer utilizes persuasive language, while the victim expresses doubts and seeks reassurance. Interpersonal communication area 5 is crucial, while the scammer building trust and the victim engaging in dialogue. Additionally, the script touches on organizational communication area 7 as the scammers presents a positive image of the company. Furthermore, it indirectly relates to multimedia and new media communication area 10, since scams often exploit online platforms. Let's delve into the first area, area 1, effective communication. Effective communication involves mastering the skills necessary to convey your message clearly and persuasively, whether for honest or more manipulative purposes. The skill is relevant for both victims and perpetrators of scams. Victims must be able to recognize and resist deceptive language, while scammers aim to persuade and influence their targets. Effective communication entails the ability to adapt to different contexts and audience. It's about tailoring message and tone using techniques like emotions, logic, authority, social proof, and scarcity to persuade. However, on the flip side, there's the unethical aspect of deceiving and manipulating, which may involve lying, omitting information, exaggeration, or using rich language to exploit others. It's crucial to be aware of the ethical considerations and potential consequences in the realm of effective communication.
Moving on to the next area, Area 5, Interpersonal Communications. In my view, Area 5, focusing on interpersonal communications, is crucial because it's at the heart of scams, dealing with how people interact and relate to one another. Scammers often pretend to be friends, lovers, or family members to gain trust using techniques like flattery. This area also covers self-disclosure, feedback, conflict management, and emotional intelligence, all of which helps us to understand the emotional impact of scams on both sides. When building rapport, scammers use compliments, while victims trust them and share personal information. Scammers often make false disclosures and victims usually share truthful or sensitive information. Feedback is essential, with scammers using both positive reinforcement like praise and negative tactics like criticism to manipulate victims. In return, victims express gratitude but may also express frustration and anger through complaints or rejection. These dynamics reveal the complexity of interpersonal communication in the context of scams.
Before venturing any further, Allow me to voice out the statistical data regarding Area 1 and Area 5. The deceptive operation of a scammer is closely related to communications skills Area 1, which will be effective communications. In this context, effective communication skills are used by scammers to identify and manipulate potential victims. They employ persuasive language, false promises, and enticing tactics to lure victims into their schemes. These communications involve convincing individuals to invest, which is a central aspect of a scam. Victims may be swayed by the scammer's effective communication, leading them to transfer funds through digital payment platform or cryptocurrencies. In essence, scammers utilizes effective communication techniques to deceive and exploit their targets, highlighting the importance of an understanding and recognizing these tactics for self-protection. Now, Area 5, which is interpersonal communication. The illustration provided is directly related to communication skills Area 5, which was interpersonal communication. It depicts the scenario where the female victim falls into the trap of a scammer's sweet talk who impersonate a caring and loving boyfriend. In the realm of entrepreneurial communication, scammers often exploit emotional connection and trust-building techniques to manipulate their victims. In this case, the scammers use flattery and the impersonation of a romantic partner to create a deep emotional bond with the victim. Area 5, which will be interpersonal communication, will be covers various aspects of how individuals interact and relate to one to another, including trust building, emotional intelligence, and the dynamic of personal relationship. In this scenario, the victim's vulnerability to the scammer's deceptive tactics highlights the power of interpersonal communication and how it can be used unethically to exploit people's emotion and trust. Recognizing and understanding these dynamics is essential for individuals to protect themselves from scams. Thank you.
Recognizing the growing threat of Cambodian fraud scams, which not only cause financial losses but also raise public concerns, it's crucial for authorities to take this issue seriously. In Area 10, multimedia and new media communication, we see the importance of using multimedia channels like social media to inform and educate the public about these scams. This approach, including social media campaigns on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Snapchat, is a powerful way to spread the word. In my view, Area 10 is focused on safeguarding individuals from human trafficking and online scams, encouraging everyone, including potential victims, to share their experiences through multimedia channels is the key to raising awareness. We also use online resources like Google Scholar, YouTube, and blogs to help people stay vigilant against common scam tactics. Additionally, online awareness workshops conducted through platforms like Webex, Google Meet, and Zoom provide knowledge and skills to verify the credibility of online contacts and report suspicious activities. This comprehensive approach helps inform and educate the public about the true nature of online scams and empower them to protect themselves.
At the same time, in Area 7, organizational communication, efficient communications is vital. It's crucial for different stakeholders like government bodies, law enforcement agencies, and international partners to work together to combat scams effectively. This collaborative approach leads to a higher detection and prevention rate as statistics show. Effective communications also addresses leadership, organizational culture, ethics, and decision making within anti-scam organizations, reducing internal scam incident when values are aligned. Additionally, it promotes ethical behavior and ethical decision making, resulting in more effective response to emerging scam tactics. Lastly, transparent power dynamics prevents the misuse of authority, further reducing instances of fraud and scams. In summary, organizational communication in Area 7 plays a significant role in enhancing information flow, teamwork, value alignment, ethical decision making, and responsible power management in the fight against online scams.
In conclusion, our exploration of the intercultural dimensions of Cambodia's cybercrime crisis sheds light on the critical role of effective communication in addressing the pressing issue of job scams that have ensnared hundreds of Malaysians. This analysis has unfolded through a scripted scenario revealing the manipulative tactics employed by scammers and highlighting essential communication skill areas. First and foremost, we delve into Area 1 effective communication, where we examine the art of persuasive communication. Scammers utilize their communication skills to emphasize the alluring benefits of fake job opportunities, exploiting victims' desires and trust. Understanding the nuances of effective communication is vital for both potential victims and law enforcement agencies to recognize and resist deceptive language. Our journey then led us to Area 5, the interpersonal communication, a core aspect of scam operations. Scammers craft personalized messages that create emotional bonds and trust with their victims, often impersonating friends or loved ones. This illustrates the emotional impact of scams and the importance of recognizing these manipulative techniques in interpersonal interactions. As we shift our focus to Area 10, multimedia and new media communication, we recognize the power of using digital platforms to raise awareness and educate the public about scams. Social media campaigns, online resources, and awareness workshops plays a crucial role in safeguarding individuals from clutches of online fraud. Lastly, Area 7 organizational communication emphasizes need for efficient communication among various stakeholders to combat scams effectively. This collaborative approach not only leads to a higher detection and prevention rate, but also promotes ethical behavior, ethical decision making, and responsible power management within anti-scam organization. In the real-world context of Cambodia's cybercrime crisis, understanding this communication skill area is pivotal. By being aware of the tactics employed by scammers and embracing effective communication, we can protect ourselves and others from falling victim to fraudulent schemes. Through informed and coordinated efforts, we can collectively combat this growing menace, minimizing public apprehension and financial losses. This concludes our video presentation on the intercultural dimensions of Cambodia's cybercrime crisis, emphasizing the critical role of communication in addressing and mitigating the impact of job scams. Thank you for joining us in this exploration, and let's work together to safeguard individuals from online scams and protect their personal and financial well-being.